Welcome back. So, in this lesson, we'll be learning how to identify ideas and opportunities and skills. All right, like I said earlier, what creates value is from your skill, is your skill, the opportunities you identify, and the ideas you actually, put down. So, one of the key things that I always talk about, or I tell people, or people I mentor, is that you need to be able to discover yourself and then also discover your environment. Because when you create a product, you have to sell it within an environment. It's either a social or physical environment or whatever environment you find yourself in. But for you to be able to offer that product, you have to discover who you are, what you want to be able to offer. So these two work together. You and your environment are very important. So you ask questions like, what is needed now that is not available, that is scarce or in high demand around me? So you need to list them. So I want you to list them. I believe you have your pen and paper. So list them out. What is needed now that is not available, scarce, or in high demand? Okay, let me explain. Something not available within your environment, which means people are asking for it, but they can't find it. So it's an opportunity for you. Something is available but scarce, which means it's in limited supply, which means there's a problem with supply, but demand is high. There are also things that are very high in demand and are available but consumed on a regular basis, especially like things like food, like clothing, and some other things, even digital products. People are demanding regularly. Is there? The demand is high, but it's also possible that some people are not creating or bringing out the product in an innovative way. Also, you also need to check, what skills do I have that is personalizing this right now. I have a teaching skills, a baking skill. You can sew. You're a graphic designer. You know how to do web development. Build website. Like for me, I also build websites for people on a part-time basis. So, what are your skills? You also need to ask the question, what do they need in my environment? This could be your immediate environment or your social circle. When I mean your immediate environment, immediately where you're staying, where you live, maybe even your office environment. Maybe there's something that struck you before, but you've never thought about putting it together as a product. Or your social circle. When I mean your social circle, people you meet, either on the social media platform or on meetings, on occasions, people, there is something that is quite unique, but you need to think about it properly. Things like people who want to learn something new, how to cook food, water, even medical, social needs. Because this period is actually the time you could actually see yourself starting a social enterprise, right? So it's important for you to ask these questions and also be able to list them out, on how to go about that. So I've developed a worksheet like this to help you list 10 skills you have and also list 10 needs within the environment. There's no stupid answer. It's just for you to list anything you can think about, then you can narrow it down to what you think is very relevant, and then you can strike them out. So you pick the most important or the ones you think that are quite relevant within your environment, or something that you have actually developed within yourself when it comes to skills, and then you can build easily on. All right. So I want you to go back, sit down, make this list, think about it. What are your skills? At least list 10 of them. What are the needs within your environment? List 10 of them. Then we'll talk more about it, when you come back. All right. Thank you.